Hi everyone. Thanks for watching this episode of the news broadcast. Today's main stories are Ma Xingru's case links to Li Xi. An insider says Xi Jinping's days in power are short. In Shenzhen, over 1,000 workers keep striking for their rights. The Chinese government backs down releasing arrested workers the same day. The U.S. defense budget bill wants to reveal the wealth of Chinese leaders. Trump Gold Card is officially out and the website is open for applications. Let's start with the big one. Online rumors say Ma Xingrui's case involves Li Xi. An insider thinks Xi Jinping's downfall is near. Since late November, Chinese Politburo member Ma Xingrui and Standing Committee member Li Xi have missed two Politburo group studies and meetings. That's unusual. An insider shares that Ma Xingrui's case ties to Li Xi. Xi Jinping's time might be up soon. From Zhejiang, now living in Australia, Jiang Wangjiang often spills secrets about Chinese top leaders. On December 10th in his video show, he said Ma Xingrui and Li Xi missed the December 8th Politburo meeting. Chinese state TV showed the November 28th Politburo group study. Li Xi and Ma Xingrui were not there. Jiang Wangjiang also revealed that Ma Xingrui's special investigation team is led by Central Discipline Inspection Commission's Deputy Secretary Liu Jingguo. This case pulls in Yuan Jijun, Chen Min'er, Xia Balong, and a bunch of other high officials. It ruins half of Xi Jinping's power base. A user called PartyFaction comment on Overseas X platform posted on November 29th. They said Chinese Politburo member Ma Xingrui and his wife Rong Li Ai were taken away by Central Discipline Inspection Commission Secretary General Li Shenren on November 18th at 10 p.m. Also, former domestic independent media person Kai Shenkun said in his December 9th video show Ma Xingrui and Li Xi were partners in Guangdong. Ma Xingrui's wife Rong Li and Li Xi's wife have done business together for a long time. Li Xi has been a standing committee member for just over half his term. If Li Xi is linked to Ma Xingrui's case, it shows a strong force inside the party is using ways to clean out Xi Jinping's people. Kai Shenkun also shared he got info. Xi Jinping's downfall is near, counted in months. Now Xi Jinping can't run things from central to local levels. Not just in politics, but mainly no money. From central to local, no cash. Even rich areas like Jiangsu province and key cities struggle to pay wages. Basically, Chinese finances are about to crash. Xi Jinping shouts slogans every day, but it's no use. Officials need money to get by. Without money, slogans mean nothing. Next up, U.S. defense budget bill wants to reveal Chinese leaders' wealth. On December 7th, the U.S. Congress released the 2026 National Defense Authorization Act. It sees China as the main challenge to the U.S. in military, industry, diplomacy, and global economy. It also asks intelligence agencies to reveal the wealth of Chinese Politburo leaders within a year of the bill passing. This grabs attention. The latest U.S. defense bill has a key part. It asks the Director of National Intelligence to post a report on the Chinese leaders' wealth on their website within a year. Targets are Chinese Communist Party General Secretary, Central Politburo Standing Committee members, all Central Politburo members. Assets to reveal: real estate inside and outside China, high-value personal items and business shares, investments, and bank accounts outside mainland China. People think it's hard to investigate, but as the top 24 in China's power pyramid, if anyone gets exposed for corruption by the U.S., it could shake the system hard. It might spark public anger. Chinese leaders always claim to be clean and say they serve the people. Taiwan's Institute for National Defense and Security Research scholar Shen Mingxi said, "This probe is very tough, more for show. Maybe the U.S. already has info on a few leaders' wealth. Revealing it could warn or alert others and help grow or spread internal conflicts in China." Shen Mingxi also said knowing Chinese top officials' assets makes it easy for the U.S. to sanction China. When Russia-Ukraine war started, the U.S. and Europe froze many Russian oligarchs' assets or Russian funds. If Chinese top leaders' wealth probe comes out, the U.S. could freeze their U.S. assets too. It gives the U.S. one more way to punish China. In 2016, the Panama Papers exposed that at least 8 Chinese Politburo Standing Committee family members had secret assets overseas. It was a big shock. 10 years later, what will the U.S. Director of National Intelligence reveal? In China, with bad economy and high unemployment, what reaction will it cause? We'll keep watching. Now, let's talk about Trump Gold Card is officially out, website open for applications. U.S. President Trump announced on December 10th Trump Gold Card now takes applications. Getting this gold card gives legal U.S. status like a green card and leads to U.S. citizenship. Trump said this at a roundtable with business leaders on the 10th. He explained the new gold card helps the U.S. attract and keep top talent and adds money to federal funds. Basically, it's a green card, but stronger and more reliable. Trump said companies can buy gold cards to help foreign exchange students stay in the U.S. after college graduation and make it easier for them to get jobs. He mentioned top U.S. college grads from China, India, and France might get gold cards. U.S. Commerce Secretary Lutnick said, for the Trump Gold Card plan, personal applications cost $1 million. Companies helping individuals apply pay $2 million. He added that current green card holders earn less than average Americans, and President Trump wants to change that. Trump's Truth Social account posted a link to the Trump Gold Card official website that day. The site offers 3 choices: personal Trump Gold Card, personal Trump Platinum Card shows coming soon, and Trump Business Gold Card. The Trump Gold Card has been watched since announced in February this year. It was first meant to replace the EB-5 investor immigration program, also called Golden Visa. Next, Shenzhen workers keep groups striking for rights, force police to release arrested workers. In Guangdong's Shenzhen Yilishing Tech Company had a big group workers strike lately. Authorities sent police to stop it and arrest people, making workers even madder. Under pressure, police had to release the arrested ones the same day. From overseas site, yesterday, that watches Chinese folk rights fights on the 9th, over 1,000 Yilishing workers kept gathering at the factory gate to protest. Authorities sent lots of police to force the crowd away, beat workers, and arrest some on the spot. A few foreign reporters taking photos got chased by police too. That night on the 9th, over 1,000 angry workers at the factory gate shouted slogans demanding police free their caught friends right away. Under the workers' strong group pressure, authorities finally let go all arrested people. Then the protest crowd left bit by bit. Yesterday, reports up to noon on the 10th, the Shenzhen Yilisheng Tech Company's 3,000-worker group strike keeps going. This fight started December 4th. The main issue, workers fight the company forcing 5 days, 8 hours work rule, cutting overtime, which is like hidden layoffs. They want pay for hidden stock changes and production moves. The report says everyone knows China has no independent unions, so Chinese workers' fights start in hell mode. Can't build groups, can't talk plans openly, hard to make steady action networks. Even basic WeChat groups risk getting banned or shut. Many strikes rely on quick gathers, word of mouth, or offline one-on-one talks to keep going. If leaders get caught, the action stops fast. So under double pressure from the Chinese government and bosses, China's worker movements rarely win. But this time, Yilisheng workers not only struck for days under heavy pressure, but after key people got arrested, they quickly used group action to push and made authorities release them on the spot. This is super rare in China, so no matter if this Yilisheng workers strike wins later, their sticking to it is a big breakthrough. Now let's look at Guangdong Shantou residential building fire. 4 generations, family dies, 12 people gone. On December 9th, fires hit Guangdong's Shantou and Inner Mongolia's Hohhot, killing many. Video from the scene on the 9th night. A 4-story shop residential building in Shantou's Chanan district caught fire. Flames started from the first-floor hardware and electric store. Closed doors and windows shot out fierce flames and thick smoke with blasts. Fire and smoke spread fast up to the roof. Shantou's Chanan district fire rescue team reported at midnight on the 10th. At 9:20 p.m. on the 9th, a home on Danfeng Road in Xiashan Street caught fire, killing 8, injuring 4. But later word said the 4 injured died that day too. The surviving daughter of the hardware store owner said her brother wasn't home. Only his wife escaped. Her dad, mom, grandma, and brother with his kids lived on 3rd and 4th floors. All died. Also, early on the 9th, a high-rise in Inner Mongolia's Hohhot caught big fire. Flames surged from first floor to the top. Scene video, fire started from the building's bottom, spread up the walls, soon to the roof. In the dark, flames lit the sky with explosion sounds. Hohhot fire authorities reported at 20:14 a.m. on the 9th, a barbecue shop on first floor of Haliang Plaza caught fire, killing 1. But online chat screenshots say the Hohhot fire killed 4, injured 4. Last one, Zelensky says if US and Europe give safety guarantees, Ukraine is ready for presidential election. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has no sign of stopping. Ukrainian President Zelensky said lately, if they get safety guarantees during voting, Ukraine can hold a presidential election. Zelensky said on the 9th if the US and Europe can provide safety for Ukraine's election, he personally wants to push for it. He suggested Parliament change election laws to allow presidential vote under martial law. Ukraine's constitution says president term is 5 years. Zelensky won in 2019, normally ends in 2024. But since Russia invaded in February 2022, Ukraine's been in war state, couldn't hold election on time. US President Trump keeps pushing for Russia-Ukraine ceasefire, but no smooth progress. Main split now. Russia and Ukraine won't budge on eastern Ukraine territory. Russian President Putin said openly on December 4th Ukraine troops must leave all Donbass in East Ukraine, or Russia will take it. Zelensky said on the 9th he has no right to give away Ukraine land that Russia wants to Russia. One more on World Human Rights Day. UK leaders say support Falun Gong, can't let Chinese government get away with it. Before December 10th World Human Rights Day, UK leaders focus on Falun Gong faith group persecuted by Chinese government for 26 years. They call for world to support Falun Gong, can't let the evil Chinese government go free. From overseas Xingrui Net on the 10th, UK Parliament's all-party parliamentary group on international religious or belief freedom chair Shannon wrote a letter supporting Falun Gong practitioners before Human Rights Day. In the letter, Shannon said he's deeply worried about the system-wide persecution and serious human rights abuses against Falun Gong practitioners in China. This has gone on for over 20 years. It's heartbreaking that Falun Gong practitioners face tighter mass surveillance, torture, and random arrests. Even more shocking, credible reports show detainees' hearts, kidneys, livers, and other key organs get taken without consent. China's detention places are like live organ banks. Shannon calls on the world to speak for those in China who can't speak for themselves. Can't let the Chinese government commit such huge crimes and get away. He also calls for independent international probe into crimes against Falun Gong practitioners in China to help stop the horror of live organ harvesting from prisoners of conscience. From Xingrui Net incomplete stats from January to November this year, 710 more Falun Gong practitioners got illegally sentenced by Chinese government. In Guangdong's Maming City Dianbai district, Falun Gong practitioners Li Guoyuan, Ofen, Siliping just for studying Falun Gong main book, Zhuan Falun, together at Ofen's home, got illegally sentenced by Maming's Mountain District Court on August 29. Terms from 2.5 to 4 years. Xi Jinping's defense lawyer pointed out holding Falun Gong books and materials is not a crime. Xi Jinping is innocent, should be freed right away. In fact, China's State Administration of Press and Publication Order 50 on March 1, 2011 clearly canceled the ban on publishing Falun Gong books. Even by Chinese government's own rules, owning and reading Falun Gong books is legal. On December 10, 1948, the UN General Assembly in Paris passed the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and set that day each year as World Human Rights Day. It stresses respect and protection for life, freedom, faith, and speech rights. Thanks for watching this episode. Please like, subscribe, and leave comments below. Thanks. See you next time.